Hello everybody. This is part 3. It's taken me quite a while to get some of it done because it does take quite a long time. So I'm going to do the inside first. I've just stuck down the inside of the album, which is 7.5 by 6.25, so that covers that. Let me take this off. Can't stand it. Can't stand the rattling. Get that off. Put that on there. That's better. And so what I've got here, I'm going to do this one first. What I've done here, I haven't really sort of worried about the measurements as such. Now I've got one bigger than the other. I've got to think. That one goes. I have to think on this. Yeah, that one goes at the top. Right, what I'm going to do, what I've done is I put the border on. I've got lots and lots of Martha Stewart paper cutters, but I have borrowed them. I've only got about 3 of my own, and my friend has lent me all of hers, and that, so I'm using hers at the moment. They're very expensive, but I mean, you can put, it doesn't have to be Martha Stewart with whatever punches you've got. Just trying to make sure I'm doing the right one. I know what I'm like. This is why I'm not very good doing it on video. Just make sure. I think I did it right the first time. Yeah. Well, if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. I know some of you have asked about the layering. It's very difficult. How can I explain it? I only look on YouTube. I watch what people do on YouTube, and I get my inspiration from them. I mean, there's so many things, so many different pockets you can do. I mean, what I do, as I'm doing each page, I just keep adding to them. And I will show you some of my pages that I've done and that, but I've still got a long way to go. That's why it's very difficult for me to do it on video, because I can't fast forward anything, so it would take far too long. I'll take that. I don't need that there. Right, what I've done there, I'm not too worried about the crease there, because I'm going to, I'll be putting paper all over it when I get some of this. Right, let's put that there. Okay. Then I've got it like that. So you've got 1 and 2, and that you won't see any of that. And then if you wanted to, I mean, you can, I've got another piece here that I've done. I'm going to put this on the other, but you can always put another bit in there and then bring them ones down. I mean, you'd have to cut it and sort of thing, and then you've got 3 pockets, and 3 sort of, if you want to put photos in there. I mean, I might still put some more pages in that one. I'm just going to do this one, but I've got to put the bottom border on, so it's going to be a bit noisy. But they do look nice if you know, sort of put a nice border on the bottom. It's so easy. These are so easy to do, she says, and then she misses one out. This is where we'll have some trouble. That's it. You can't really use them bits. One of them you can use. No. Right, so this one, this one I'm going to do that way. So I'm going to do that one that way. But I will show you my others. They do take a long while, you know, especially if you want to put loads of pockets and stuff like that, and then use your die cuts or embellishments what you've got. You can go to town, you know. It's, I mean, look on YouTube at some of the ladies that are doing. It's really, well, I love it. I normally, what I do when I'm in here, I usually got my computer on, and then I sort of put myself onto one of the sites, and I go and copy what they're doing. Another lady that I've seen, I've been going bit by bit with her, because she does give you measurements and that, and she'll do you step by step. I'm not sure what this lady's name is, but she'll sort of do it so that you can stop the video and then you can carry on. And that's what I've been doing. I was going to do the video yesterday, but I got a bit carried away. So let me show you what else I've done. Right. So that's my book at the moment. Right, this one I've got, that opens up like that. That one opens like that. That one opens like that. And that one opens like that. Now I haven't put that in. That was just, it's just an idea. I haven't got that far. So I mean, it's like an exploding box, really, sort of thing. I mean, you can. I'm going to put magnet in there, and then see, I've got nothing on that side because I haven't done that one. Then one's, well, I only need one of those. I've got too many. So this one, this is the one. This one here took me more. Well, no, I've got the wrong one. So I've got this here, and then I've got a pocket in there, and that's as far as I got with that one. That one is got a magnet, and it's got a little book that I need to put stuff in. So that's got a magnet in there, but I can't, for some reason I can't make that go down there. I don't know whether I've pushed it down and pushed it down, it still won't go down. So I don't really know where I went wrong, but I should check that out. So that's that one. this one I've just all I've done is just put a ribbon on that one. I'm not going to put a magnet on that one, and done that, so I can put a photo in there. So that's that one. I don't want to put a magnet in all of them. So that's that one, and then I've got a little pocket there and I need to do that there. And then I've got this one over here, which I've got magnets in this one, and that's like a waterfall card, and that. But I'm still gonna add to them, and that. So that's the waterfall card. Now, this is the one. This one here. This took me all morning to sort this one out. So I've got two little tags there. I've got some little pockets in there with these little envelopes, and that one, got them in there. Then they open up like that. Oops, that's come undone. I have to do that one. And then I put that there for a photo. Then opened that, and I've got two there with another bit in there. And that, see, this is what I'm saying, that took me all morning. But I'm not going to put a magnet on there. What I am going to do, I'm going to put something like a little book, so it keeps it down like that, just because that's a pocket at the bottom, and that and then I might even put a little book in there so it sticks like that, and decorate it, put a little book in there. That might be a good idea. You know, it's just playing. I mean, I'm as I say, I'm still learning, and I mean, you can do it I mean, I'm doing it. Oh yes, I got to apologise to you. I did say when I done my last video that I showed you the papers that I was going to do. Well, I changed my mind because I'd already done two baby sort of albums, and I thought I needed a change just to start off with. So I do apologise. So I thought I'd do a vintage one. I should have said this in the beginning, but it's just come to me, but I will do that other one and that. But I thought just for a break and that. So, and then on the other side I've got a magnet in there again, and then I've got that open like that. Now that's as far as I've got. I mean, I don't not at it every day, because like everybody, like you lot, I mean, we all have things to do. I might keep them in there, and I might put a book in there. I don't really know, and that. Can't make up my mind with that one, and that. But I've got that one to do, and that one to do, and I've got. Should have one, yeah. And then that one, as I've just shown you. So I've only got one of these. I've done one too many for some reason. So I'm not sure where I'm going to do this one. I mean, I could do, let me just find my paper. It does take a lot of paper, you know. I mean, if you can, I mean, I've got a little book here. I mean, it depends on this one that I'm doing. That size, that 6x6 would be no good. But this one, this is the one that I'm using at the moment. That's Winter Fit. What is it? I can't see. Vintage Charm. Sorry about that. And it's got all different. Oh, it wasn't very expensive. I think I got this from the range. And also what I might do, if I haven't used it, because you have 2 pages of each, I was thinking of putting that in on the front, but I'm not sure whether I've used the other one. I should have to double check. I think I might have used it. Not to worry. Yeah, I think I used the other one, because I used that one there. That's a shame, because I was thinking of putting that one on the front. But not to worry. Look, these are just bits that I've got in there. So, but I'm going to do, let me do this one here. I mean, my measurements, I just do what measurements I feel I need. So I'm going to do this, and I'll just pencil it. I'm just going to do 4 inches. Mind you, I could have used my cutter, couldn't I? Right, I'm just going to cut that down to 4 inches. Then 4 1/4.
You do the tumble dryer.
Another 4 1/4. I think I might need 4. I'll do 4 and then I've got enough then. So that's 4 by 4 1/4. Right. Then I'll and 1/2 inch. So I'm just making sure I've done it right. 1/2 inch. Inch. Half an inch. Right. So I've got I thought I had 4. I did have 4. Dear. 2, 3. Oh. Right. Now it's up to you if you want to make the ends pretty. So I will I'll do the same. I'll do the same on this one. You can see what I'm doing. Right, is that one? I don't care if they're not in order. It's starting to give you some muscles. That's it. Oh, right. Now you always must remember, when you're doing these, when you do one side, just flip it over, because I made a mistake once. I done one side, wasn't thinking, and then when I looked, I had one up one way, one up the other, which is it's one of those things that you learn when you start. If you do as many that I've just done, I'm getting sort of experienced on what to do, what not to do. The one, I think the hardest part is making the actual making the album, because once you start decorating, it's lovely. I love it. I mean, when I get going, I have things all over the place. I'm looking in all corners for what I can use. But what I'm going to do here, it doesn't really matter which way I do that to start off with. Right, I'm going to stick that in the middle. Make sure it's in the middle, sort of. Right, put that there. And do the second one. This is like a waterfall card. I'll have to do it sideways because I can't see. That's it. All you must do is to make sure she says make sure. Why is that not right? No, that one's not right. That's better. I got it a bit wrong there. Make sure I'm not going to skin with. And one more. No, I won't put another one on. Right, then I've got, so I don't, that one will be, I will stick that one down, but what I will do, let me get one of my other bits, that's the one like this, right, and then, I get in ever such a state. disregard that end bit. So what I'm going to do is that end bit there, make two score lines, and I should stick that one down like that, and then I shall perhaps not as big as that, but it doesn't matter. And then I should put a magnet on there like I've done the other one. I'm also going to put a pocket. See, this is what's good about keeping your bits. And I'm going to, I should add another pocket in here. Perhaps not as I'll get that in there. Have a look. And then I shall put that one there. I mean, I just pencil. Some people want to measure right to the very minimum. But I'm only going to make this as a little pocket. So I'm going to half an inch, half an inch. This is a bit long for this, but I'm not too worried. Half an inch on the bottom. Right. Cut the corners. Sometimes people keep those little corners. They do alright to put when you're going to put your pictures in. Right. So that's going to go down the bottom there. Like that. And then I shall put that in like that. So I'm going to I think I'll use the same one for the I mean, you can always use lace. You can always make it a lacy one. I mean, I will eventually do a lacy one. But I thought I'd start like this first, because you can do all different things. I keep going to do my doggy one. I'll just have to do that. Right, and put that. What you really need when you do this one, you really do need a good tape, but the problem is I haven't got much of my really good tape. Where's my other one? You can use good strong glue if you want. I just, you know, just been doing it like this, so. Saucepan. If you have a bit of tape hanging over, just tuck it in. So got a bit there, so I just tuck that in. Just stick that down. Alright, you've got that like that. And you know, you make that fancy and that, but and you decorate it how you want it. I mean, if you wanted, you don't have to do it like that. You can do it round the side. You can, as long as you have to have the bottom one, you'd have to stick down, and then that there. You wouldn't have that quite so wide, because otherwise you're losing your thing, because you can only go so far up. So and have that like that, or you could have, I suppose if you stick that down, you could have a slider. It's hard for me to, you know, to really say. I mean, the best thing for me to say to you is to look on YouTube, so you get some inspiration on these other ladies that are doing these, because there's so many different pockets and side bits and that. I mean, this is more or less. This is sort of easy to do, this thing. It's just adding pockets and bits like this. But I mean, that's as far as I'm going to go for now, because I can't speed up my my tablet. I wish I had one that I could speed up and like some of these, but that's just the way it is. But I hope you understand what I'm saying, and I'd love some of you ladies, I know not all of you, but I'd love some of you ladies to try and make one and let me see, because it would be lovely to see somebody actually going to do one, you know, because I sort of have come on and shown you how to do one and that. But it would be lovely to think that you've done one and that. I mean, you could say you could always do a small one. You don't have to do a big one. And I wouldn't make any bigger than that. And that I haven't got the room anyway. But I do like the smaller ones better. So next time I come on, I probably will be finished it. But I will show you. If not, because it's going to take me quite a while to do it, so don't think I've stopped doing it, because I haven't. It's just you know, I don't always have a lot of time. There are days when I'm out and that, so please bear with me and that, and I hope you like what I've shown you this morning. I know it's not a lot, but it will help you. I mean, you could, if you could do a waterfall card. I mean, you've seen my waterfall cards. But I've got one that I didn't show you. I'm not sure. I don't think I showed you this one. I think I was doing it, this one. And I put ribbons on the side. And, you know, it's like all openings. You know, it's all openings and pockets. And I've been in this one for a while, so. And then I've put photos in there. And then you've got, oh, I don't know where that's come out of. Might have come out from there. Oh. I'll just have to check that one out. Lucky I looked. And then you've got that one with the little girl in the pockets. And then you've got that one. And then I've done that one. And that's got a little book, my little notebook. And then that one's like the one that I've just showed you. And that, with a little girlie on it. And then you've got that one. And then you've got one with a little frame in, the little pocket there. And then you've got that one. And then you've got that one. You've got the waterfall card. You can do all sorts. I love it. I love it when you decorate it. So that's, as I said, I've done two sort of girly ones now. I need to, I mean, if anybody's interested, I will sell them to you. I'm quite happy to sell them to you. I think that one comes from up there. It's got a, I shall have to investigate. I think that might come from down there. No, that's where it comes from, down there. Right. And then I've got lace on there, and I've got lace on the top and lace in the bottom. I'm not sure whether I showed you this one. I think this one I was just doing, but I need to do a little boy one as well. I think I do have a. I'll leave that for now. I do have a craft fair coming up in April, so I might take some of them there. But if anybody's interested, I'll be happy to sell them to you. Anyway, I'm going to leave that as it is now. If you've got any questions and that, please get back to me and that. And then if there's something you want me to show you, then I'm quite happy to do that. So I'm going to say goodbye for now and that, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.